In Captain America Civil War, a dispute between the Avengers forces Tony Stark to capture Steve Rogers and other former teammates. Stark recruits Peter Parker, a 15-year-old high school student with superhuman abilities who has been fighting petty crime in Queens, New York under the identity of Spider-Man. Stark develops an upgraded Spiderman suit for Parker in exchange for his help in capturing Rogers' team. The suit is later found to be equipped with a variety of advanced features, including electric shock webbing and rapid fire. The suit also has an enhanced combat mode dubbed Insta-Kill mode, which suggests that it would allow Parker and his webbing to instantly kill a target. In a battle between Stark and Rogers' teams, Parker sustains multiple injuries and is forced to agree that he is unable to continue in combat. While Parker's new suit gave him advanced combat abilities, it did not come with many protective features. The conflict ends with someone being severely injured due to friendly fire. After the battle, Parker keeps the suit for his health. Even though the suit contained protocols that were aimed to prevent Parker from accessing the advanced features, the safety locks were easily disabled by Parker's high school friend. The ethical problem here is Stark essentially gave a weaponized suit to a minor who does not have formal combat training. Giving a minor the ability to kill or easily injure raises concern on whether Stark is taking reasonable provisions towards safeguarding life. Not only that, bringing a minor to a dangerous, superpowered conflict in a suit with minimal protective measures can be seen as negligence. These are the professional misconducts being considered: 72.2a, negligence; 72.2b, failure to the safeguarding of life. And then the code of ethics is 77.2.I, duty to public welfare is paramount. Alternate paths forward besides just giving a weaponized suit could have been to develop more safety features. The Iron Man suit has many protective features Stark could have added to the Spider-Man suit. Also, he could have added monitoring features instead of the advanced ones. Lastly, he could have provided training before the fight with the Rebel Avengers. We think that Stark should not have recruited Parker. This would avoid the issues altogether. That being said, it can be argued that due to Parker's character, he would have gotten himself into danger with the Avengers sooner or later. Thus, Stark should have added safety features instead of the advanced ones. Also, Stark should prevent Parker from being Spider-Man until he completes formal training. On the law side, this case deals with the tort law, more specifically, negligence. Tort law does not rely on a formal contract relationship. Not only that, Stark and Happy Hogan, head of the security at Stark Industries, sent Parker into a superpowered fight, and he got injured afterwards. An applicable legal precedent for this case is Donaghy v. Stevenson, more commonly known as the snail in the ginger beer bottle. The major people in our case are as follows: May Parker versus Tony Stark and Harold Hogan. The plaintiff is May Parker. She is Peter Parker's aunt and legal guardian. The defendants are Tony Iron Man Stark and Harold Joseph Happy Hogan. Happy Hogan is the head of security at Stark Industries. The tests for tort law are as follows. 1. The defendants owe the duty of care. Stark built a suit, and since Hogan is the head of security, he also owes Parker a duty of care. 2. The defendants breached that duty of care. Stark breached that duty by not providing suitable protection and recruiting Parker in the first place. Hogan escorted Parker to the battle. And 3. The breach resulted in injury. Parker was injured in the end and could not keep fighting. Since Hogan is an employee under Stark, through vicarious liability, Stark will be punished more harshly. The problem was brought to light before 2018, and the fight began in 2016. May Parker did not realize the situation until a few months after the fight began. Since this is within 2 years, it is within reasonable time. Following damages include general, punitive, and consequential. We believe a judge would find Stark and Happy Hogan guilty of negligence. Stark, a renowned engineer, held a duty of care as both the engineer that developed the suit and a mentor to Parker. Stark failed that duty by neglecting to put safety features on the suit, and Parker became injured as a result. The fact that Stark neglected to provide defensive features when Stark himself wears metal armor onto battle increases that duty of care. Hogan, as the head of security at Stark Industries, he is responsible for the safety of Stark and those employed by him. Parker is an intern for Stark, so Hogan held a duty of care towards Parker. Hogan breached his duty by knowingly bringing Parker, a minor, into the dangerous situation, which led Parker becoming injured. Under vicarious liability, Hogan would not be made to pay for damages as he committed a tort under employment and direct instruction of Stark. Stark would most likely be made to pay for all the damages. Again, general, consequential, and punitive damages will be rewarded. General, since Parker was injured. Consequential, since Parker was not able to go to school since he went to the fight. And finally, punitive to prevent Stark from ever recruiting a minor and placing them in dangerous situations in the future. Thank you and have a good day.